attacks. So this is one of the ones, probably the outlier here, where some of the findings do show up in a vuln scanner, but they're not casted properly for the risk. So you probably have seen SMB signing, like lack of SMB signing. And if you were like me when I was an admin, I was like, boring, okay, I'm talking a long time ago. I find most admins, don't truly understand the risk with lack of SMB signing. What you can do there is essentially intercept requests on the network and push it through that SMB service and let it come out that end and essentially run commands or run code. And it can be pretty devastating. There's also other protocols, not just SMB signing. There's link local multicast name resolution, which, is a mouthful. And that can also be poisoned and relayed. I will conduct these attacks if I really, really need to. I'll report the risk. They are a little more cumbersome to conduct, but it's still possible. What I would suggest is to making sure that SMB signing is disabled on systems and to check for other protocols using a tool called Responder. It's a free tool. You can run it in analyze mode with -A, and it will basically just print out the things that are vulnerable without trying to poison them, which is helpful because the first stage in the relay attack is usually poisoning the protocol and then catching it and relaying it to a vulnerable service. But the responder and analyze mode is great for security teams because you can kind of get in a harmless way, get a look at what's on the network and start to clean some of these protocols up that could be poisoned in combination with getting SMB signing disabled on hosts. And when you look at SMB signing, that's like a medium in your vuln scanner. I see it more as like a higher critical risk. So it's just something to keep in mind. And like for me as the attacker, that gets me excited, and I don't just ignore it.